Hey guys, this is Carlos and Sandy Lee, and you are watching Off Your Flosser podcast. Please like, share, subscribe.
Tell your friends, because if you're enjoying it, they might too.
Stay tuned.
And here's episode 91.
Boom.
Hey everybody, this is Carlos and Sandy Lee. This is season 2 of Off Your Flosser podcast.
Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, be a friend, listen to OYF. Thank you so much, and go floss yourselves.
Go floss yourselves. What's up now, bro? Oh, I got a dog hair. You know how that is. Dog hair is part of the food group and clothing line.
Oh, yeah.
In this house.
We had to do so much stuff yesterday. It was ridiculous, man. And, took our cars in for service. Oh, yeah. And so I figure I'm going in for an oil change. And the guy goes, well, you have like a free tire rotation thing and there's a recall. I go, what's a recall? I thought I saw something about it, but I forgot. I forgot to bring it in for that. An airbag thing that will not let your side curtain airbags go off in the side impact. And I'm like,
well, that's kind of important.
We should probably get that fixed because I got 92 airbags in this thing, so I want them all going off if, God forbid, I need them.
Yeah, not 91, 92.
The one by the ankles, nothing. I need something up here. You know what I mean?
Speaking of 91, that's what episode this is.
Boom, there you go.
How'd you do that, Carlos?
I don't know.
Here's my next question. Is it prime?
I don't know.
So
probably
I had to look it up because you look at it and you're like, oh, of course that would be prime. Like what goes into 91? And I'm sitting here thinking, I don't know.
17
I
or
don't
something
know.
stupid.
I don't know. But 7 times 13 makes 91. I learned that today.
I knew it was something stupid like that. There you go.
Yeah. 7 is prime, 13 is prime. Let's just multiply prime numbers and get a non-prime number.
You think if you multiply prime numbers, you'd come out with a super prime number.
Right. I kind of think that defeats the purpose of being a prime number, but hey, let's just start changing all these math rules.
I'm wearing my July 4th shirt. I forgot. I didn't wear it on the 4th because I didn't go out. Everybody's like, dude, you know you're a week late, right? And I'm like, don't worry about it. It's my July 4th shirt.
This is my replay of July 4th.
So let me just finish the car thing.
Oh, gosh, yes.
The recall.
I did it, Carlos.
They go, look, it might be 4 hours or so. I'm like, 4 hours? He goes,
what the hell am I going to do for 4 hours?
He goes, we'll give you a free rental. I'm like, all right.
Oh, all right. Porsche?
So we jump in this RAV4, 2020 RAV4. And they're pretty freaking sweet, man.
Are they?
Yeah. Not big. Not a huge vehicle.
Right. Know? Yeah. They're like the midsize or compact SUV.
But I mean, if you just gonna bang around town and go to work.
Zippity zip.
Yeah. I could do that all day long. And it's got the push button start, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
They all have that
Didn't think I would like that. And I know. I test drove an EcoSport and it had all the bells and whistles and stuff.
With a Mustang?
What?
What is that? What's an EcoSport?
Oh, an EcoSport? It's like the level down from an Escape. I accidentally test drove an EcoSport because I thought it was an Escape.
They're stuck on that E prefix for all their Echo, Escape, Explorer, Expedition, Excursion.
The Edge.
Did you see the biggest SUV they made? It's called the Environment. It's so big it rains inside the thing, and it has flora and fauna.
Did you just make that up?
No, I've been thinking about that for a while.
Good job.
Yeah, that's why I never said it publicly before, and I kind of wish I hadn't now. So.
Lame.
They're not all gems, son. They're not all gems.
No, it would be ecosystem, Carlos. Ecosystem. Like EcoSport,
yes.
Ecosystem.
Okay, all right.
You're welcome.
That's what
perfection.
We rewrite. It's called a rewrite. You know.
Yes.
It's called the ecosystem.
Yes.
Okay, that makes way more sense. But the environment, because it's all one word, it just excursion.
Ecosystem is all one word.
Eco/system.
Look it up. I think it's one word.
Up right now.
I'll put $1 on it.
You know, you're probably right now that I think about it.
You just save up all these dollars you owe me. And when you get here, we'll go to the strip club or something.
We'll square up. Yeah, I must owe you like $6. We'll be we'll be there 30 minutes.
Smart.
Okay, you're right. It's one word. My bad.
Boom! Fireworks. 4th of July. Got your shirt on. Hey.
So stupid. Oh. So anyway, they fixed the car, and I couldn't tell anything different. I couldn't tell that they did anything because I guess the only reason you can tell is if you get T-boned by a pickup truck. God forbid.
And you might not want to do that.
Oh man, that scares me to death. It's sort of
maybe not want to do that.
I've been hit head on though, and that was pretty that was pretty bad. Yeah.
When was that?
Right after I graduated hygiene school. I remember I bought for my last year.
I think
of
you told me about this.
I had a Mazda Protege. And
yeah.
I was temping, and it had like an electric seatbelt. As soon as you got in, it went and it
yes, and you're like,
and it kind of slapped.
I think you did tell me.
Yeah, so I was going, and some dude made an illegal left turn between like two cars that were stopped, and I just wham. He had an 80-something Pontiac. He just backed up and parked it. The Protege died on the spot.
Oh.
The wheel bent under, and I had glasses on. They flew off. I remember I had a.
That's not funny, but
I had a Motorola cell phone. I don't know if you remember those.
The one where you pull the antenna up and you flip it down?
Open, yeah, like a communicator.
Yeah.
Right? Like Star Trek or something.
Bloop, bloop.
Battery came off the back.
Yes.
I mean, and the battery life on that thing was maybe 30 minutes of talk time.
Yeah.
And
you got to plug it in. You got the curly cord, and you're like...
And if you made it all day on that battery, it was a miracle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it was just a piece of trash. The point is the battery came out. I mean, it was in my pocket, and the battery just came... You know, everything just... And when I stopped, I just checked myself, and the door was smushed shut. And I had to like kick it open to get out. The car died. It was made out of damn
aluminum foil,
aluminum cans or something.
Yes,
but yeah,
recycled.
So that was pretty scary because it was like boom, there was nothing there. So I don't like 2-lane roads. I don't like roads without a little turning lane in between them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
were traumatized.
No, it just makes me nervous because if you lean over to change a CD or if people have CDs anymore or light a cigarette or something, it's over, man. You go over a few feet, you can murder 6 people, you know? So
when I was I lived in Virginia Beach. That's actually where I learned to drive because I didn't get my license till I was 19. I got my permit, when I was 15, but I moved out there and I was 19 and I got my driver's license, and they have 4 to 6 lanes go in the same direction.
Oh yeah.
And then when I moved back to Missouri and I took some of like the back roads, I was like, I don't know if I could do this. It's so small. Oh, yeah. Like it's scary. I had a hard time staying on a 2-lane road where it's going one way this way, one way that. So I get you. And no shoulder. Dude, like it's gravel this much and then you fall off.
Very small margin of error.
Yes. So sorry. The worst is sidetrack.
When a big truck is coming by.
And it rattles your car off the road.
Man, yeah. No, that's so uncomforting. Whatever. Yeah, whatever the term is, it rattles you a little bit.
Scary. Right. Yeah.
All right, enough car talk.
Anyway, so did you finish your point? Okay, so you had a Toyota RAV4.
Yeah. Oh, here's the thing that
we always do this.
It had it had this push start thing, right? Which is kind of cool. She goes, "You know how to do it?" I'm like, "Yes." We have a couple cars with it.
You push the button,
brake, and you press the button, and it starts.
Right.
And you just leave the key on the little, console, and you're good.
Console,
or in your pocket or whatever.
Right.
So we get to the light, and I didn't realize it turns off.
Yeah, this one did that.
And it
just,
you kind of hear it like rattle back on. I'm like, what the hell was that? You know, my wife is like, yeah, they all do that now. They all turn off.
Yeah, the car just died. Oh my gosh.
But you can't tell in the car because the radio's still playing, the AC's still blowing.
Right. It just gets really quiet and like there's no, you get that really low hum feeling. Like but when it gets to,
and then when it
just kind of settles and you're like, huh.
I don't like that. I don't like that. You?
Yeah. It's something that I would just get used to.
I know why they do it.
Yeah, it's supposed to save gas or something, right?
Yeah,
Emissions
but I mean, does it start up instantly?
It does. Yeah, like as soon as you push on the gas, it goes. It did for me.
I mean, I'm sure
it wasn't like you had to like start it back up and then go.
Hold on a second. You're pumping the gas. Yeah. You're flooding it. You know?
Yeah. And the choke. Oh my gosh. My parents had an old car. Well, I mean, when I was younger. And you had to like push or pull in right in the right spot, the choke, to start it. And
Are you serious?
Could flood it and all this stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to think what kind of car that was.
Yeah, that's like that's got to be like, yeah. I don't know what, but it's.
I don't remember.
I know that was a thing.
I wonder. Yeah. I feel like it was a very boxy car, Is it a Zephyr? Does that sound like?
Well, it's funny you say that. I think
it was a Zephyr. It was like a banana yellow Zephyr.
I don't think we had a choke on that because my first car was a 78 Ford Fairmont, which is the sister car of the Mercury Zephyr. Oh. Which is the same car.
I don't know.
No,
I don't remember. I
thought Zephyr was a way cooler name.
It is. It's like unicorns and rainbows and stuff. Like, oh, Zephyr.
That song from the Chili Peppers.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, I do. I just don't remember like all the words and stuff. But I know because I remember the song and stuff. But sing it for me.
I can't sing. I just woke up and I can't sing anyway.
me.
Well, hold on a second. Let me clear my voice.
I gotta do my voice exercises first.
I wish I could sing though, man. I like to sing, but I can't sing.
Yeah. I was in concert choir. I think we've talked about this, but it was only because I could actually match notes on the piano. Like that was our audition. So he would play a note on the piano and I would sing that note. Like going la.
So if you can mimic it, they would figure, okay, you can probably carry a tune.
You can hold a tune, yeah. So okay. But anyway. Wow, we got way off base. So
we're way off.
So you have some stuff to talk about, I hear.
Well, yeah, my the kids, they go in to the hospital on Thursday just for a checkup. We get a text and be like, "Hey, it's happening soon," right?
Yeah.
So we're going to admit her and try to induce her, and so all day Friday, no baby.
Sitting around waiting, huh?
Waiting, just nothing. So they're doing the thing, and then
they're doing their thing. She's doing her thing.
Nothing's happening.
The baby ain't doing his thing.
So about 3 or 4 on Saturday morning, doctor says, "You know what? We're going in after his ass."
Time's a wasting, buddy.
They just went to slicing and dicing, and they pull out this fat little baby, dude. And I'll show you pictures later, but the head on this thing, he's so cute, though, man. So I'm real excited. But
so he's got a big head.
No, I don't want to say not like ridiculously big head, but he's chunky. You know what I'm saying?
He's not like Stewie from Family Guy.
No. just a normal big baby. But he was over 8 pounds, man. That's a chunk. Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. you know, the thing, though, big heads mean, like, big brain. Well, most of the time. Right? So your baby's got a big brain.
I don't know. I did some research on that. And
it
has to do with the convolutions, like how many folds the brain has. Like, and that's the surface area. So it's not necessarily the size.
Have you seen Land of the Lost? There's a new one with Will Ferrell. I mean, it's sort of new.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so the part where Will Ferrell, they're running away from the T-Rex, and they go across this little, rock bridge or something, and Will Ferrell's like, the T-Rex has such a walnut-sized brain, he won't be able to figure out how to get over here, and then the T-Rex starts walking away, and he's like, see? And then he starts, going on about how dumb the T-Rex is, and then you see the T-Rex go, like, he's all pissed off, and so he's like, and starts running, and he jumps across. So I don't think it has anything to do with the size of the brain either, Carlos. But this leads me into my next, what I was going to tell you. So I got outsmarted by a Gnat. A Gnat. And
so
this is
the smallest of brains, probably.
Yeah, he's probably got, size of a microscopic something that's microscopic.
It's barely a nervous system at this point.
Right. So here's what I imagine.
I'm just going to add fuel to the fire. So you got outsmarted by something with a 17-day lifespan?
Yes.
Okay. I need to know what happened.
So we've been having flies and gnats because the doggy door doesn't close anyway. So stuff's getting in the house. And I'm sitting there, I'm making my coffee this morning, and this is what I picture happened. So this gnat, I say gnat because the G's supposed to be silent.
Right.
Anyway, so I feel like him and his buddies, like, we're up all night just hanging out. I mean, they have 17-day lifespans, so they're like, we're not going to sleep. We're going to party all night long. Time's a wasting. So they're sitting around drinking their little gnat-sized beers, and he's like, hey, dude, watch this. I bet I can trick her. Yeah, so... he's flying around my face, and I'm like, get out of here. And I'm yelling at it like it's going to listen, And then finally, it lands on my nose. And of course, I hit myself in the face. He flew away, and he's laughing his ass off to go back to his buddies. And they're like, high five. Here's $5. I didn't think you could do it, but you made her smack herself in the face.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
So... I got outsmarted by a jackass gnat. Anyway.
Just last night, my wife goes, there's a spider on the wall next to you. And it was little. I'd say maybe the size of a nickel. So
that's big enough to die.
That's big enough to murder you, right? And so I go up and I grab some tissue, and as I'm trying to come right directly on top of it, and before I can get to it, he senses the impending doom. He's and like, let's go. Ho, ho, ho.
Spidey senses.
And just drops. And my wife goes, I think he's going to bite you in the neck, honestly. But I'm like, so I get the flashlight, and I'm like, no. I can't go to bed with this thing running around. Now he's angry.
This ain't happening.
Now he's pissed off, and he wants payback.
Yep. And he's going to go grab all his friends. So
I'm moving a couple things around, and I saw his ass. And I was like, it's me and you, buddy. One of us has to go. So I grabbed him.
You're looking eye to eye.
But it's weird how a thing that doesn't even weigh an ounce will scare a giant grown man. Not scare, but concerned greatly. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I'm not going to bed with this thing running around.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, coronavirus, it's microscopic, but we're all scared of it. So, I think how many times bigger is a spider than corona? So I get the fear. I got you, man.
It's a lot of times
I get
bigger. It. Okay.
So I've been posting on my Facebook page. There's this squirrel that keeps coming on my porch. So we have a bird feeder, and the birds, like, they're like, hey, dude, come here. And then they knock all the bird seed out, and then the squirrel comes over and picks it up. So I feel like the squirrel's like paying them or something. Like, you know, hey, let's
they got a
team
deal
up.
Worked out.
Here's a 20. Just knock some seeds out for me. Gotcha. I got you. You know, I got you. So the squirrel, it has been coming back like on the daily. So I figured he needs a name. Why is he? I don't know. Because I'm sexist, I guess.
You know,
because he's cute and fuzzy and furry, and he just looks like a boy
all the time.
Well, no, I would name it Sandy if that were the case, but it's skinny. So
isn't Sandy the name of the squirrel on SpongeBob?
Oh yeah, yes.
Already been done.
Yeah, so we can't do that.
No.
Anyway, so I figure we should have. Yes, I feel like they stole my life and hilarious. Put it on SpongeBob.
All right.
And I wear this fish tank on my head all the time, too. So I'm like, hello? They're copying directly off of me.
You need to sue somebody.
I am. SpongeBob, I'm coming for you.
Get some of that SpongeBob money. That's hilarious.
Yes. Oh, I could retire.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I figured we should have an OYF contest where they name the squirrel.
Okay.
You know, submit your names. You can send it to offyourflosser@gmail.com or message us on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And the winner is chosen by, like, we'll narrow it down to the top 3. People can vote. And the top name, we send them a little something for being the winner of the squirrel naming contest. What do you think?
Yeah. Sounds good.
I mean, it has nothing to do with dental or off your flosser, but I mean, if this guy's going to keep coming back, then
neither does his show. So,
oh, see, perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah. So
we can just have a squirrel mascot.
So he comes back every day.
Oh yeah, he was going around the koi pond. He was like doing this little, hey, is there something down here? Digging in here and moving through the bushes. So yesterday or the day before, I walked outside and I was just checking out.
You know, while you're at it, you know.
Yeah, here's some corn on the cob, buddy. See ya. You know how, like, I don't know. Do people just walk around their yard and kind of look at stuff, like just see how things are going?
Check the fence for holes. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Well, so we have a tiny little tree out there that I just went out and I was like, oh, hey, buddy, how you doing? You know, talk to it and say, hey, guy, you can do it.
You know?
Anyway, so I was roaming around and I got close to the koi pond and I hear this rustling and it was something kind of big. So I'm like,
uh-oh.
Maybe it was this squirrel. I didn't have a gun with me. I should have, just in case.
Yeah.
Because we have rattlesnakes all over the place. John found 2 baby rattlesnakes the other day. Well, I mean, this was like a couple years ago. And then a big 4-foot freaking full-grown rattlesnake up in the woods. Woo!
I don't mess with snakes.
Yeah, he hates them.
If it's not a worm that I'm 100% sure that's what it is, I don't touch it. Oh, it's
some
harmless.
of them earthworms can get scary.
Yeah, I don't know if it's harmless or not. I don't know. I'm not touching it.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you grow up in the city. You don't know wild animals.
Right, yeah. You're like, if it's moving and it's smaller than me and it's not a baby or a dog or a cat, then I'm probably not touching it.
Yeah. No, not at all.
So I figure it was either the squirrel or I think we have a little, what's it called? Is it a muskrat that like lives near water?
Could be.
Does that sound right?
Or beaver?
So there's something. No, this is a little guy. This is a little guy. But it kind of lives under the rocks by the koi pond. So
one of those water rat things. Muskrat.
Isn't that what a muskrat is? I don't know.
No, because rats swim and they're just absolutely gross, dude.
Ugh. It's not a rat. It doesn't have a tail. Like I saw it once. And I don't think it has a tail. So
is it a capybara?
Jucabra?
No, a capybara is it's like a giant guinea pig. I'll post a picture of it.
Oh, no. Is that like in Australia or something?
I think South America.
I see pictures of them. they're super cute.
It's like
super
a
cute.
giant guinea pig.
Yes.
I think it's the biggest rodent in the world. Yeah, the alligators and stuff down there eat them. It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor things.
I know.
So it's only like maybe this big. So it's not like a guinea
not rideable.
pig. Right. Yeah, I wouldn't put a saddle on it.
Where are we going with this conversation? It's the stupidest thing.
I don't know.
All right. So what was it? Did you identify? Did you see it?
No, I never saw it, but I'm thinking it was.
So how do you know it doesn't have a tail?
Oh no! So that day I did not see it. So I don't know if it was the squirrel or the muskrat thing.
Okay.
I did see the muskrat thing once. I saw it like scurry under one of the rocks, and I think it had like a little nubby tail.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see picture evidence or.
Right. Yeah. I'll see what I could do. I'll set up a game camera so the little guy won't even know he's being watched.
There you go. It's nice.
Do you think animals get that feeling like we do? Like somebody's watching me.
I've seen game cam footage of like deer going, "What is that?" And they walk right up to the camera. You know what I mean? And bear doing that.
Yeah.
Speaking of bear, I had to mow the lawn yesterday. Right, so my foot's still not 100%. It's still sore. You know.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, let me just take a Motrin and just go out there. It's hot, so I got a hat on.
Ugh.
The front was so thick, and the lawn guys are coming to spray for weeds and stuff Monday, tomorrow. So I had to cut it, but it was so thick it was leaving like a trail of grass. So I had to mow it kind of twice, kind of in vacuum, you know.
Yeah, you got your Hoover out, and
dude, it took forever, right? And the back, because we don't put chemicals on the back for the dogs. And it was just thick and lush and just wet and heavy. Ooh. It just turned into like green cement. And the lawnmower would bog down. And I was just like, man, this is getting old. Dude, it was really stressing me out, you know. But so I knocked it down as much as I could. And then I'm going to hit it again later on this week. And, you know, it'll be all right. But it was.
Can you get a bagger?
Well, I do, but you know, it's just kind of, it's not really grass. It's like wild grass. I don't know what it is in the backyard. You know what I mean? It's like more weeds than it is anything else. And
like if they sprayed in the back, you'd have no grass left.
I don't know, because it looked really nice and green, but it was just it's wetter for some reason. It's just
yeah.
Because I guess when it rains, it kind of comes down. Like if you come out in my backyard, like from right to left towards the street, not much of an angle, but there's a little angle, and it creates like a really wet, lush part right in the middle of the lawn, and it's just a beast to mow. It sucks. I mean, and at one point I was like, I said I'm done. I can't do it. And it's about 93% done. I'm like, forget it, dude. I can't. I ran out.
You're a quitter.
I filled the gas tank twice, and I was like, I'm done.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, I was out there for maybe 3 hours. And it just took that long, you know? And I didn't have any gas left. I was done.
Wow.
Yeah. Jeez. I need one of those big wide ones that you stand on, and those professional grade joints, you know what I mean? Because
John has a
little Honda.
It's a Hustler. It's a Hustler 60-inch deck,
Boom,
zero turn. We got him a fancy one. I guess we've had it for, I don't know, 2 seasons now, 3. Maybe this is the 3rd season.
Do you push it? Do you ride it? Do you pull it behind something?
Oh, it's a rider. So you sit on it and you have 2 handles. So that's how you like direct it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I can send you a picture, but I mean, you just look it up. It's a Hustler zero turn. It's got some name like Ecosystem or something like that.
Yeah. Whatever.
But so, John, his
he loves
toys.
It, I bet.
He loves it. And he had an old Snapper rider, and then he had a Craftsman rider. But we have 3.5 acres. Part of it's wooded, so he doesn't have to go there. But we probably have like an acre in the front, maybe an acre in the back that he has to mow.
That's a lot.
So,
how long does that take with that thing?
Well, let me just say, his old Craftsman, it would probably take a good, 3-4 hours to weed eat and then mow and all that. But with this Hustler, oh my gosh, it's fast. Like he could mow the entire lawn probably in an hour, and then weed eating takes maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. So maybe 2 hours.
That's not bad at all, dude.
Yeah, and he's sad because that was his beer drinking time. So he would, grab beer, hop on the mower. Craftsman took 4 hours, so he'd go, have enough time for a few beers. And now with the zero turn, it's like 1.5 beers and he's done.
Couple sips and we're pulling over. We're parking it.
That's pretty much how you can gauge how long a lawn takes. It's about 2 beers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious, man.
That's country living.
If I had any more room, I'd get something.
Oh yeah, you'd have to
rideable. I mean, because this thing, it's when it's dry, it's not that bad. But man, It was a wrestling match out there yesterday, dude. I must have started that thing 40 times. It would just bog down. It was just
my gosh!
And
you have to pick it up and do this so it throws the grass out.
Or try to jiggle stuff out the little chute, the bag hole. You know?
When I was growing up, we were living in sort of a city area, so we didn't have a huge yard, but we had one of those non-motorized push mowers, the kind with the circles, and it had the blades that kind of crisscross through it.
That's medieval right there. You must just come out there with a sickle.
Luckily, I was so young, I didn't really have to mow the lawn, but oh my gosh, my brother, I think he's been out there quite a few times with that old piece of junk.
Would it
blade work? Yeah, it worked. I mean, that's what people used to use.
I saw a dude clear a field with a damn sickle on YouTube. And it cuts maybe a 10-foot path. And he's just walking. He's just going to work. And there was a dude.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, just piles of grass. And I'm talking 3 foot tall, 4 feet tall. And he's just killing it. But
I guess if you don't have a brush hog.
But you got to know what you're doing. I think that's what
they do. Yeah.
If you got to know what you're doing. I think that's for wheat and grass and, just stalk, thin stuff.
Right.
But the point is a damn sickle. That's amazing.
I'll give you $1 if you go and try to mow your lawn with a sickle next time.
Your core would be amazing if you went on there and banged it out an acre with a sickle like a maniac.
You're crunches, side crunches. My obliques are kicking.
I'm telling you, your abs would be amazing if I might buy a sickle just for that.
Yeah, it's my new workout, dude.
It's a new workout. You take the blade off and put a couple weights on it.
Oh, Lordy.
My luck, I'll blow my back out.
Ooh, find out what the largest insect in the world is. I would be scared, I'm sure. It's not the murder hornet, is it? You notice we haven't heard much about those guys lately?
Oh, my God. All right.
I think Carol Baskin killed them all.
The giant Weta, I think it's pronounced W-E. It's spelled wet with an A on the end. The largest confirmed weight of an adult insect is 71 grams or 2.5 ounces for a giant Weta. Yeah, dude.
In the world.
I'll put a picture of it. It's freaking horrifying. Oh my
Is it?
God.
Oh. What?
Oh,
Carlos,
my
what?
God.
What's in the box?
Oh, they're feeding it a carrot, dude.
What?
It looks like something
out of. It
looks like something out of a Alien movie.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Take a grasshopper, right?
Yeah.
Multiply it by maybe 10 times. Spray paint it like a reddish brown.
Okay.
And make it spikier, and that's what it looks like. Dude, I'll put a picture of it. This thing's horrifying.
Yeah, I don't like bugs. I got bites on me from last night. John started a fire, so we were sitting out there And I got like mosquitoes, and I can't stand it like when things like fly into your face, and like I don't like camping for that reason. Like if there were no bugs when I went camping, I feel like I would actually enjoy camping. But I don't like the mosquitoes and heat. Ugh.
Going to wintertime.
Well, I would go spring or fall, I think. Well, probably more fall because the rain and spring, but yeah.
I watched the guy on YouTube last night for about an hour.
Yeah.
And my wife and I sat there and watched this guy, and his name is Matthew something, and he has a dog named Monty. Like a Lassie dog, right?
Yeah.
And this dude was in maybe 3 feet of snow. He had snowshoes on.
Yeah.
Finds a spot inside the trees. It's snowing. He shaves the snow down, right? And puts up a tarp. He puts a pad down for the dog so he can get out of the snow. And built like a little tent thing in the snow and started a fire.
Wow.
And cooked food out there and spent the night. I'm like, this dude is insane. All right.
All right, buddy. What do you think?
I think we're good.
Cool. So episode 91, which is not Prime.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and name the squirrel, offyourflosser@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook, Instagram. You can message us your submissions. And we'll put the top ones out there. We can vote on that. And you'll get a little something.
Just for the record, Rocky is not original. And
neither is Sandy.
Yeah. So those two are no Rocky or Sandy. And then anything else you guys want to do, knock yourselves out. Follow, share, subscribe. Tell your friends.
Yes.
And go floss yourselves.
Yes, absolutely. Go floss yourselves.
Peace. Later.